Hello everyone, welcome to the Flavours of Light YouTube channel. Given the success of my previous video sharing one of my favorite salad dressings inspired by Iranian cuisine, I wanted to share another salad dressing. Now, I don't know about you, but on the raw vegan path, if maybe you're not a raw vegan, you're just interested in making like homemade healthy dressings, you will come up with, especially if you've lived your life on cooked food, you can't run away from the fact that you spend most of your time eating flavors that are quite stimulating, which come from herbs and spices, and they'll always creep back up onto you. You know, you could be on mangoes for as many days, watermelon, but there's just something about herbs and spices that can just really improve your dietary experience. And just because you're on fruits and vegetables and herbs and leaves, whatever you're on, doesn't mean you have to have a boring time. So I'm going to share with you an exciting dressing. This one I think tastes incredible. It's a low-fat dressing. So just remember that when you make a dressing, either it's going to be low-fat or high-fat. This one's going to be low-fat. And right now it's autumn season in the UK, London, and produce isn't that great. And that could be a very difficult time for anyone who's trying to stay on raw foods because they want optimal digestion, mental clarity, they want to stay hydrated, and they just don't want to get lowered down from cooked food. Anyone out there who's been on raw foods for a while will know what I'm talking about when you go back to cooked foods. And I've been testing this recently. I've been trying, you know, baked squash, baked plantain. It's just not the same as raw foods. Like they dehydrate you, and I don't know what it is, but the heat just breaks everything down. And you know, look at herbs, look at cooked herbs and fresh herbs. There's a difference, right? You know, one looks wilted and dead and it's like floppy. One still got that tightness and vibrancy. I think we should stick to raw foods in general, if you can. If you don't, no judgment. So this recipe is going to be I'd say like a bit Mexican. So yeah, it's got like Central American vibes. So I'm going to take you through what I've got in the ingredients right now. So if you just pay attention here, you're going to need 1 tomato, 1 red onion. You're gonna need some hot chili. Maybe I did a test. The green ones are spicy too. Surprise, surprise. You're also going to need some fresh cilantro. We call it coriander here in the UK. You're going to need one of my favorite herbs, fresh dill. It smells incredible. So if you can get dill, coriander, chili, tomato, onion, get yourself some dates, and best of all, throw in a mango. There you go. You got spicy, you got herbal, you got sweet, you got the essence of onion and the saltiness of a tomato. This is what we call complex dressings. If you want to make delicious salad dressings, they must be complex. So this is going to be it. And I want you guys to pay attention how I'm going to do this, because the key here is that I mentioned before and I mentioned many times again, you need to make sure that you expose flavors. What's the point of sitting there trying to crunch your way to get all the flavors out, the fibers? We have the modern enhancement of human life and great technology, which I'm deeply grateful for in our times. Juice. I'm gonna juice the herbs, I'm gonna juice the chili, I'm gonna juice the red onion, but I'm going to blend it all with the mango, tomato, and date to keep some pulp. Otherwise, you're just gonna have liquid, okay? Now, I will state in fact that this is going to be quite a runny dressing, so you don't really want that sometimes, because you're going to create a flood. It's going to be a big soup, but you know, as we say, you should be eating the dressing. That is the meal. If you do not put the mango and dates in, you're going to be hungry after, and then you'll need avocados. This is to your experimentation and science, and not having to like necessarily follow like what the mainstream information is closely. But you could, and I'm willing to experiment, mix avocados in there to make it thick and creamy. So thick, creamy, sweet, oniony, salty, herbal, spice. And we are going to add a bit of lemon too. I forgot to mention that, a bit of lemon and a bit of zest. When you eat this dressing with the tailor-made salad that I'm going to show you, which is going to be celery, lettuce, and red bell peppers, it's just going to be a delicious, crunchy, Mexican, complex, spicy, depending on your personal demands, dressing. It's going to be incredible. Now, just remember, all ratios is down to you. I'm going to go strong on herbs, not too strong on onion. I might use half of it. I'm going to take my time with that chili. And because you are your own chef, you are in your own kitchen doing your own thing, you can keep everything organic as much as you can. If not, peel it. For example, my tomato is not organic, I'm gonna peel it. Onion, not organic. Mango, I don't know, but it's gonna get peeled. So as long as I peel it, I'm not too worried about organic, but as long as if it's exposed, I need it to be organic. Now, instead of taking 15 minutes showing you how to make this recipe, I'm gonna show you a fast forwarded version of it. So enjoy. So you saw how I made the juice there. So I just basically put all the herbs, the onion, the chili, all through the juicer because I don't really want to be chewing on those to get the flavors out. I want them to be at their maximum dispersion in the salad. And what we're going to do here is now, I haven't tested how much chili and onion I put, so I just gorged that half an onion and 2 chilies was enough. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything I slow pressed into the blender. I've kept the fiber of the dates, the mango and the tomato because you need texture. And what we're going to literally do is I'm just going to pour all that juice. And this is the experimentation phase. Now we're going to see how it's going to come out and how it's going to taste. So this is all trial and error now. By the way, every dressing you make is going to be different. The ratios you use is different. The strength of the herbs will change. How much onion and chili you use will change. You just got to keep practicing this and then find what works for you. But I'm open. I'm not too fast. Every day I'm open to whatever comes out. So I'm gonna give this a taste, and then from here we're gonna find out if this is good. So now one thing I'm checking now is consistency. So if you guys see, this smells incredible. By the way, dill is magic. So it's like, it's that sort of consistency, so it is very runny. I'm just gonna taste this. Wow, too much thing. Chili. Now please don't judge me for people who say don't mix fat and sweets together. There's not much sweet in this, just a bit of mango. I'm gonna thicken this up and spread out that, spread out that chili, and make this whole thing less runny with some more avocado to enhance the thickness, to spread out the chili. And to make this creamy. I think those are 3 good reasons to mix it in. And it's not that sweet, to be honest with you. Anyone who's worried about mixing fat and sugar, it's not that sweet. And one thing I always think about is, you know, durian. Durian naturally has fatness and sweetness together, so I don't know. Mixing a bit of avocado and mango, is it gonna kill you? Let's find out. I'm open to experimentation. I don't treat anything as the gospel. Anyway, look, we got some beautiful. Can you even see this? There you go. There's the quality of the avocado. These are Hass. I'm tasting the avocado now, and it's not really, it's not thick buttery ones. Those are the best to put in your dressings. But anyway, grateful for whatever I can find. Okay. It's a watery avocado. Try and get creamy buttery ones, especially if you're in Mexico. So let's see how this goes. Yummy for your tummy! Be your own chef. You control the ingredients. Keep it raw. Keep it fresh. Tailor it to your own needs. That's what I love about making my own dressings. I'm here. I can keep adding spice. I can add more dates. I can put a bit more onion, whatever it needs. Let's see how this one is. So now, let's see that. Let's see the consistency now. So, oh, there you go. Look at that consistency. Can you see that? Let's taste this. There you go. This is insanely delicious. If you're from Mexico and you've got amazing mangoes, amazing sauce of red onion, chilies, you got some herbs growing, and you can import some dates from Saudi Arabia. I'm just gonna whip out more just to get a bit of consistency. It's still got thick pieces, but as you wish. Perfect. Wow. Oh my god, this is so good. It looks like a banana smoothie now. Wow, guys, look at the consistency now. Look. Perfect. Anyone who knows about raw vegan salad dressings knows this is perfect. Let's check this now. Wow. Whew. The avocado is creamy. The mango is jungly. The onions have their own dimension from durian as well. Durian's an oniony. It's got a good spot. It's got a good hit of chili in there, both green and red. Not too much now because it's been spread out from the avocado. I went strong on that dill and strong on the coriander. Fantastic. Do not add parsley. Keep it those two. The dates, sweet enough now. This will fill you up. You won't be looking for crap after. This is the way you do it. Let's make the salad. Now for the salad, keep it simple and complement it. Don't complicate your salads. Complicate your dressings, but don't complicate your salads. There you go. Nice, tender, leafy greens. I'm just gonna literally just pick this up, put it in. You can stop here, or you can add, like, some people like spinach, arugula, do whatever you like. I really think because it's Mexican, nothing's better than a good red chili, a sweet bell pepper chili. On the, is it the Scoville scale? I forgot how it's called, but the chili scale. This is 0. This is. There you go. Look how easy it is to make a healthy salad. Now, what I love about salads is you can always change the way you cut the shapes. So you always have something new to enjoy. You can literally, honestly, guys, eating a raw vegan, you could even do this. If you're like me and sometimes you don't have time, you take this, you take that, you dip it in. This needs to go to a restaurant. Anyway. Finally chop this to bite-sized pieces. Put that into the salad. This is the bit I just had. It's okay to eat some. You can go and disseminate those, you know where. And then one of my favorites, to add minerals, give it some saltiness, I've got some celery here. Here we go. This goes in. Guys, tell me not, this looks incredible. Here's my dressing, ready to go in. I'm just gonna give this a little mix. So this, what if you understand like the science of like food, art, say the art and science. So the art is the color, and the science is to go for rich minerals, keep it raw, keep it organic, and then keep it crunchy. Look at that. Who would say no to come into my raw vegan restaurant? Go wild on the dressing, it's the main part. So, as I said always, make sure the dressing complements the salad. And this does here. Taste test time. Let's see how this goes. I'm expecting crunchy, salty, spicy, herby, zesty, oniony, everything, complexity. I'm sorry to the people who would say don't mix avocado and mango. This is insanely good. Guys, eat more fruits and vegetables. And treat yourself to delicious salads. When you need some grounding. When the fruit quality is not good enough, or you can't afford like 10 mangoes, treat yourself to this. Comment, subscribe, and you know what to do. Follow us on Instagram as well.